Hello and welcome to episode 5 or part 5 of my Mass Effect playthrough, let's play, walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. So I am going to come down to here. This is the Normandy. I'll be spending some time in here, and I need to speak to this dude here, Navigator Presley, I believe. Or somebody.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
We're all on the same team here, Presley.
With all due respect, ma'am, that's what they said about Nihilus. Look how that turned out.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, put in your place, dude. Actually got Paragon and Renegade for that. So let's go and have a wander around FDL Comlink. So examining these do get me some XP, which will get me some more points to do some interesting stuff. I want to go this way. I'm just going to explore the Normandy a little bit so that anyone that hasn't played the game can kind of get a gist. This is one of my personal favourite parts about the game. So as I go around, I should find members of my crew. Here's Caden. We can have a talk.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I've wasted enough of your time for now, Commander. We'll have time for personal debriefings later.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Well, fuck you then, Caden, you bellend. Got to be a bit careful with Caden because I think he will probably end up fancying female Shep. So that's something that is a part of this game where you can romance somebody. I can't say I've given it much thought. So Shepard's locker here. I think I can just change my my equipment that I take out. There's a Dr. Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Sounds, like Caden's had a bit of a rough old time of it. So, it's been a while since I've explored the Normandy. I can't remember where everyone hangs out. Who is in here? Is there anybody in here? Oh, personal manual. No. So yeah, you may or you may not know that I had attempted to hold a poll to see what people would like to see me playing, and I give some options. There was Far Cry 4, Lords of the Fallen, Halo 2, the Anniversary Edition, being as I did do Halo 1. Didn't get many views, so I was kind of like, well, maybe I won't bother doing Halo 2. I thought I'd throw it out there. More Dark Souls or more Dark Souls 2 were basically the options. So far, Far Cry 4 is the winner. That got a whole 3 votes. Lords of the Fallen got 1, and Dark Souls got 1. So I had a whole 5 votes. So thanks to those 5 people for voting. So it looks like I will be doing Far Cry 4 as my next playthrough. Anyway, let's go and talk to these guys. I found them all. They're all just weirdly hanging around, but like nowhere near each other. At least Garrus looks busy here.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
So here is the M35 Mako. We inspect that. We get to drive around on planets on that. Got a lot of criticism, and BioWare kind of were like, well, everyone hates it, let's just leave it out, and didn't replace it with anything, which was a bit of a shame, because I enjoyed it. Anyway, we're going to talk to Ashley here.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, ma'am. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
They have flashlight heads, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
I'm not sure that I can romance Ashley as a femshep, but there seemed to be a little sexual tension going on there. That might be my challenge. Let's talk to Rex. He's just sort of like, yeah, chilly.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Come on.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
Well, no, it isn't the same. But I can't really have an option that I want to say.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
So the more you talk to the crew, the more you kind of find out about them, and you find more stuff out about things that have happened in the past. And obviously Rex is very bitter towards the Quarians and the Solarians as well. So it'll be quite interesting to now talk to Tali about what Rex was on about.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I should go.
See you later.
Right, I'm going to leave the chatting for now. I think the more I talk to them, I will be able to talk to her about the genophage. So everyone's pretty well much on this ground floor. I think this guy I can buy weapons from. I will probably just pick weapons up during combat. So yeah, a big decision needs to be made. Who should I romance during this Mass Effect playthrough? I don't think you can romance Rex. I'm pretty sure you can't. I don't think you can romance Ashley as a fem-shep. Although they did seem the most flirty. I know that you can romance Kaidan and Garrus as a fem-shep, and I think Tali, and I think also our last crew member, who we haven't got yet. And that's exactly who I am going to go and find now. So here is the galaxy map. We'll open this up. So you can see we're here at the Citadel. It's not the best picture of the Citadel, really. I will scroll this down, so if you do want to have a read of that, you can just pause and have a read. But I'm going to zoom out. So we're in Widow, which is where the Citadel is positioned, and now Serpent Nebula. We'll zoom out again. And now you can see the kind of areas that we can go. So we've got a few options. We've got Nevaria, Feros, Asteroid X-57, which I think that might be a DLC mission, but I'm not entirely sure. But we are going to go to Liara's dig sites. And can't remember what planet I need to go to. So basically you can select any planet, you can travel there. You can see the Normandy in all its glory. So here we are in Macedon. So you can go to any planet. So I can actually land on this planet. Sharjila or Shayila. We can actually land, I think. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to do that. I am going to quickly have a look at the journal just to see where I need to go. Her last known location was somewhere in the Artemis Tau cluster. So Artemis Tau is where we want to go. So we'll try this again. I only wanted to go back one and I pressed B by accident. So I think if I press travel, yeah, so then we can zoom out. So you can survey planets like this, and you get a strange signal from orbit. Navigator Presley determined the signal was from an ancient beacon. Your salvage team brought the beacon aboard and found one of Matriarch Dilinaga's writings in its storage compartment. So I think that will add something to my codex. So nothing interesting there. We can survey this place as well. Gas deposit surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a large concentration of xenon. Fascinating stuff. I think not. Right, Artemis Tau I want. So... right, it's just somewhere around here. So yeah, travel here, we get this little cutscene. Wow, that was slightly odd, wasn't it? So let's check this one out. Nothing there. Oh, found something unknown. So what we can do is press Y and scan that. It's an asteroid cluster. We can survey this. Prothean data disk recovered. So we basically got a Prothean data disk. Again, I don't think that really adds a great deal. But this is exploring the galaxy. Found a rare element. Plutonium. So it would be great if you could go to each one of these planets and explore on your own.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Right, so Edalus, we found a distress beacon. So I'm going to land on this planet. I'm not sure if this is the correct one that Liara is on, but let's check out what's going on. So I need to decide who I'm going to take. I am gonna take Garrus and Rex again. I just think that I like to have an all-round balance to my squad, and those two will give me good balance, but yet good soldier skills. Looks like we're getting dropped off in the Mako. We've got some Mako action coming on here. Right. So just quickly familiarising myself with the controls. The controls quite similar to the Warthog from Halo. So you use the left stick to go forwards and also backwards, and then you just aim your reticule at the general direction you want to go. So you can see on my radar that there is something up ahead. And holy crap-a-holy, I wasn't expecting that. A Threshermore. So this is obviously the distress beacon. I am guessing that this overheated my guns. I'm guessing this is the distress beacon. As you can see, they can take quite the pounding. But we shall carry on. Ooh, nasty. So I think we've successfully killed that. He has caused a slight bit of damage. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want to get... I just want to get out. I can't remember how to get out. Oh, I've used some Omnigel. So that repairs. Oh, I can actually zoom in. I can't remember how, for the life of me, how to get out the damn vehicle though. Ah, there we go. Alright, so we can examine Alliance Marine.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahuko's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
So I'm not sure who Admiral Kahuko is. So I think that is basically all there is here, by the looks of things. Oh, there's some other stuff we can have a look at. So, might as well have a look-see over here, see what we've got. So you can find all sorts of stuff. I found weapons and that. Sometimes the stuff you find is just completely useless. But I've got to say, I don't get what the issue with this Mako was. It's very simple to drive and enjoyable as well. I'm quite happy driving this around. So somewhere the other side of here should be whatever we're looking for. It's got to be here somewhere. But I can't see anything. Aha!
On my way.
So we found a mummified Solarian. I wasn't expecting that. So we found Captain Millen's identification tag. So there we go. That will become apparent what that is for later on, I'm sure. Quick look at the map, and we have this destination. We'll go and check that out. We might as well. Yeah, so the Mako is a very controversial omission from the rest of the Mass Effect games, and I was personally disappointed. They did then release some DLC, and it was of like a hover tank variety of Mako, but you couldn't really do any planet exploration. I think a lot of the people were complaining that the planets weren't all that different and there wasn't a lot going on, and yeah, definitely I could agree with that. But I'm hoping on next gen and with the Mass Effect 4 we could potentially have one of the best games ever made. So here we go, we found something else here. It looks like a crashed satellite. So we'll go and check this out. It just wants me to talk to Rex at the moment. So here we go, we can salvage the parts. My electronics skill is too low. It's always very frustrating when that happens. So I think we can pretty well much go back to the Normandy. So we will do that. Yeah, so due to quite a big outcry from people that the Mako sections were pretty crap, they just were like, instead of, well, let's listen to what they're saying is wrong with it and try and improve it, it was like, well, let's just get rid of it full stop. Which I personally don't agree with. Oh God, I just did not mean to press that button at all. It seems weird for me to press the X button to go back. I don't know why. So we'll have a look here. Hopefully we can find the right planet that Liara's on. Have a look. Nothing there. So if you want to read what these planets are saying, then just pause the video. I'm not going to hold it on for those that don't want to read it, like me. So theorem, I can land there. Well, we'll try this out. It doesn't seem to want to tell me exactly the planet Liara's on, so just in case, I'm going to take Tally with me and Garrus, because then my tech skills should be up. Yeah, it looks like it's another Mako planet. So I'm hoping with Tally on my team it should improve my electronics skills.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Right, I think this is actually where I want to be. So you can see that looks like lava pools. So I'm going to avoid that at all costs. And just make our way across this rocky all-terrain. Seem like I can go that way. So there's a definite predetermined path that it wants to take me on, isn't there? Yeah, okay. But yeah, I can't help thinking to myself, what is a next generation Mass Effect going to be like? Because for me, this trilogy has been it's one of the most epic experiences I've ever had in gaming. What is that? Oh, hello. So we've got some Geth that are attacking us. Oh, that's a terrible shot. So these things are quite big. I'd forgotten all about these things. It can be quite difficult to shoot and move in this thing. That should have been a perfect shot.
We got them all, Shepard.
So that's taken those out. I was going to say something, but it was going to be a bit of a spoiler, and I don't want to do spoilers. Just in case anybody isn't watching it, you can see straight ahead on the radar there's quite a lot of enemies.
Trying to knock down the front door seems stupid. Maybe we can find a side window?
So I've got to level up. Ooh. So I think I want to go... No. Oh, nope, I'm not going backwards. Why am I not going backwards? Right. Okay. Now the Mako's playing up. Oh yeah, I can jump, can't I? I just remembered that. And again, I'm not reversing. I think it's because my sights are in a certain position. Right, well, time is getting away from us, so I am going to call an end to the episode. The start of the next episode, well, I'll be here. And I hope you will join it before. It should be a bit more action-packed than this last one has, but, you know, this is Mass Effect. This is what you should be expecting from a Let's Play of Mass Effect. Oh, for God's sake. Goddamn Mako. I just want you to do what I'm telling you. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you will join me again. Please do consider subscribing if you don't already. And you can see some amazing Mako driving skills like this. Thanks as always, and I will see you later. Goodbye.